Hey guys, ankhgaming back with you again, and we're going to continue with the Plane Chase campaign here. And I want to check something here. Someone's basically complained in a comment that I'm playing on an easy setting or something. And obviously I could change this before I start the video, but I'm not going to, so you can take it as you will. My settings, my difficulty is set to Planeswalker, which I'm assuming this is the hardest. I mean, Mage obviously seems easier than Archmage, and if you follow the DCI or whatever rating system they use now, Planeswalker's the hardest. And I think I set this on one of the videos too. But that's what I've been playing on. Nicol Bolas, I did get away with beating him fairly easy, I do admit. He could have drawn some cards, definitely blow me out. But I had to play as if he wouldn't draw them there at the end. And I got lucky. And these AI are not as smart as actual players. So in this one we're going to be fighting against Krenko, Jace, and Neferox. Neferox is Black-White Exalted. Krenko is Swarm Goblin deck, and Jace is a Mill deck. So this is a very awkward trio to fight. We have a guy who's going to rely on single creatures. We're going to have a guy relying on a Swarm, and a guy who's going to attack our deck. Interesting. So let's do it. We'll continue playing our Obedient Dead deck. Did we deck manager it? Let's check real quick. So this again will probably, nope, 61 cards. This will again probably be a two-part series. We're going to keep the Exsanguinates awesome. Is there anything we need? Actually, these could be very good. These Plague Spitters and these Blister Beetles. I kind of want to bring in Blister Beetle in this matchup. Let's just see what we can take out. Underworld Dreams seems fine, because Jace will play a bunch of Howling Mine effects. The Bats are okay. Shade's okay. Rush from the Grave seems like it could be at its worst in this matchup. And I don't think I want Reaver Demon as much. Plague Wind seems like it's just a better version of Reaver Demon. So we'll cut that. We need to cut one more. I'm going to add in at least one Blister Beetle. Seems like good value. It's pretty much always going to be a one for none or whatever. And I think I'm just going to cut another Shade. I think that'll work. It's not like the Shade is a more powerful card, but I just think that it's... I'd put both in. I just don't think I really have a good spot. Actually, I'm going to cut the Icy for it. Icy has been unimpressive in these multiplayer games, honestly, and I just want some cheaper cards. Go in the deck. Icy Manipulator is fine. It's a very good card. I like it a lot, but I just don't think it's going to do anything here. There we go. That'll work. And I'm doing that because Neferox and Krenko are going to have a lot of low toughness guys. So I should be able to kill their guys with a 2-drop then. This hand is a keeper. Underworld Dreams, very powerful card. When you planeswalk to it, or at the beginning of your upkeep, select target player random, they discard a card. If it's a land card, in this way they lose life. So, and of course I have to discard. We're gonna discard a land, I guess. I don't want to discard a land, but I will. That's a fair draw, I guess. Chaos whenever you destroy non-land permanent. Okay. This is not a exciting plane. We'll go ahead and roll twice. Knowing my luck, it'll hit me every time. Alright, continue. Underworld Dreams is about the best card we could have in a matchup where Jace is involved. His goal is to play Howling Mines and effects like that. That'll cause all players to draw cards. So does it always hit you? Select target player at random. So we've both just been unlucky and it's hit ourselves. Planeswalk 2. Alright, whenever creature deals damage to a player but counters on it, Chaos, they gain tap, deal damage. This is a pretty good one for Krenko, unfortunately. This is all setting up very well for Krinko, because he plays a hasty goblin here. It'll be a 2/2. Doesn't look like yep. He's not going to do that. That's good. Whenever creature you control attacks player, each opponent may put a copy in. That's a good one. Very good with all my comes into play effects. That'd work very nice with my Blister Beetles, but I don't have one. And they have no creatures, so Blister Beetle's not good when there's no creatures on the board. Yeah, that card I don't think is actually good. It's fine though. I am going to roll to change the plane. This plane does nothing for me yet, and I won't have a play till turn 4, so it's a long time to wait. Sacrifice a creature if you can't planeswalk. Okay, we'll be planeswalking next turn. Just churning through the planes. So like the last episode, I think I already said this will probably be a 2-parter. But while I'm waiting for my turn, and nothing's really going on these early turns, do want to remind you guys, I do appreciate people who comment, like, subscribe, burst hand. Okay, that's good for me. But yeah, definitely do that, guys. Leave some comments, let me know what you're thinking. And like the video if you liked the video. Each roll of blank die is considered a chaos. Interesting chain. And exchange control. Okay, so basically nothing is going to happen. Other than I got a time walk. Because he went and I get to go again. Actually more powerful than time walk, because I just went and I'm stealing a turn from each of them. So it's a little more powerful in a way. But perfect time to go ahead and throw down our Underworld Dreams. There's nothing on the board, so this should do a lot of damage this game. We don't even have anyone playing a color that, well, I guess white could have artifact or enchantment destruction, like if he has War Priest of Thune maybe. But I don't think it does. I don't think Nephros deck has that. If you guys haven't, please subscribe to the channel. I'm doing this. I was gonna do some MTG Cube drafts. I just didn't get around to it. It was a busy weekend. But I'm gonna be doing more videos of Magic of all sorts. I might do some online multiplayer stuff with this, and obviously they'll release an expansion pack probably about the time I finish all the campaigns and challenges. It's pretty normal for them to release one about 2 months in, just to you know, keep the excitement up on their product and take advantage of that. Oh, that's not good. This is the mill one. This is good for Jace. What was the chaos? I didn't want to stop the timer. Chaos is return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. So is this any card? Return the top 7 cards to your library into your graveyard. Return a card at random. So it's any card. Interesting. I don't know why he'd attack Nephrox. He's the furthest behind right now. Krinko's command. Is that in M13? I'm not sure. I'm sure it is. Oh, we're already going away from this plan. I'm going to catch enchantment cards as though they had flash. That's useless. Destroy target creature that is enchanted. Okay. Essentially, I don't want to play a creature. Which is fine, because I can't. Roll. We'll get 3 rolls, that's fine. Oh, zoom out. And the person who complained that I'm playing on like an easy setting, I guess they had a lot of trouble with Nicol Bolas or something, and they're just raging. I don't get why you'd accuse me of playing on an easy setting. Even if I was, who cares? I don't think it'd be really much different. The AI doesn't make lines of play where they, you know, count on drawing certain cards. They make plays based on the current board position and what's in their hand. They really can't, like, you know, plan. It's kind of like when you play against chess AI. typically, the chess AI is programmed just to make the best play based on the current position. Not make the play that's going to lead to the best position, you know, in 5 turns. Players will be better at that. Lots of creatures to destroy. We really need to hit a land drop. One nice thing those beetles do add is they will give us a way to kind of protect ourselves. Wow, that's the world's worst clone. Got a 3/1. Alright, that's not the beetle. Free roll. What's the play enchantments zoom out? Okay. I kind of just want to play like Innocent Blood or something. Yeah, sure, why not? Future turns I want to be casting my 4-drop creatures if I hit a land, which we're going to hope I do. Or at least my Liliana Spectre. So this one is kind of like as much value as I could hope. It's a 1-for-1. Sure, 1 for 3 technically, because I got 3 cards, but I got 1 from each opponent. That's why I consider it a 1-for-1. Alright, the 1/5, he's interesting, but he's not good unless you have more exalted out. Of note, this guy would have attacked for 5, so that wasn't too bad of a play, because I wouldn't have been able to block with my Spectre. Everyone has a bunch of cards in hand, so Spectre wouldn't have done much anyways. And that works out well. Most of these creatures can not be enchanted. I haven't seen decks really with any creature enchantments. Yeah, now I'm thinking about it. I don't know what deck would have creature enchantments anyways. Kind of shocked they didn't have Arch Enemy as a game mode in this version as well. Just, you know, they already had written, you know, they'd already wrote it, so why not just keep it? Why do I keep doing that? Sweet. That's exactly what I wanted. All creatures are black and have Death Touch. Well, that doesn't do anything to me. All creatures have Death Touch. Go ahead and play this. Now this is a 1 for none. Or 0 for 1. However it would be, because I'm getting a card from each opponent. It's not like I'm getting infinite value. I'm not getting, you know, 3 cards for 0. Though technically I'm facing all these guys at the same time. So I want to ideally trade my 1 card for 1 of each of theirs. That's the best way to win. And if I'm doing that, then they all slowly get weaker while I stay mostly the same. So it works out well for me in the end. Now they'll have resource advantage like lands, and they'll be drawing 3 cards to my 1. Against Double Strike and Haste on turn. That's a cool one. The chaos in this is very cool. What is this art? I've never really paid attention. We got this really ugly sphinxy looking thing, and then I guess this is giant slug city. I don't get it. What is that? Bloodhill Bastion. What plane is that from, guys? Equilor? I'm not familiar with that. Is that a future plane maybe, or have we already been on that plane before? If you know, let me know. That guy has haste and unblockable. Interesting. So he's gonna bash for haste and double strike. So he's gonna bash for 4. Interesting. Because he gets the exalted trigger. This is a very good plane for Krenko, or for Nephrox. Attacking me. No, I don't really desire to block. I would love to play my guy and chaos flip the other one. I'm at 13. Wow. What else hit me? Four. Target goblin creature control gets 1. Oh, it's Lowland Giant. That's very like the stone giant. Flying until end of turn, sacrifice creature. But Stone Giant, he gave it to any creature. Gave him flying, he sacked him at the end of turn. He was a 3/4 for red 2, I think. It's one of the old revised cards. Oh man, everyone's coming at me. I gotta block. That's 6 damage. I can't afford that. It's ridiculous. Now he's obviously gonna play. Just gonna play something stupid. I don't like that they are ganging up on me now. Like, I'm going to have to draw land at some point. It's maybe a loss. And I'll post the loss if I lose. I'm not going to post a bunch if I lose a bunch in a row. Okay, so you're milling for 2. That accomplishes mostly nothing. Oh, we got an untap. Yeah, you responded to that. He's gonna play Jace's Erasure. What a powerful play, not. He's probably going to attack me? Oh, he's gonna attack Nephrox. Interesting. So... I guess I have to play this. Okay, I don't think I can attack. I think we have to roll. I'm getting really screwed on lands here. I'm probably gonna get killed. I don't think attacking for 4 damage is gonna accomplish much. Though we have whittled our opponent's hands down. So if we have to, we can block. Which I probably will. I don't want to block like this. I can infest it. I really need a land. Next turn I can murder the biggest creature on the board. Like if he suits him up, that's kind of annoying. Please change the plane. Pay 3. Yes. Plane shift? No. Their guys don't have double strike this turn. So I can take these hits. Yeah. You got it, bro. You're unblockable. I can't block you to begin with. I can infest you, though. I mean, if no one plays creatures this turn, then I'm perfectly fine with this plane. But I'll be honest, this game's not looking good for us. Okay, that's pretty strong. Blocking that doesn't even do me any good. It's only if he sacks a goblin. Yeah, and this guy is not a goblin, right? No. That artwork's pretty cool. I didn't realize how big this giant's supposed to be until I looked at the art. Nice. Attacking him instead. That's a lot of damage. That's... yeah, it knocks him to 3. Okay. Cool with that. He's basically at 2, so I can kill him, because this will deal 1 to him on his upkeep, or on his draw step. I don't know why he didn't attack me. I'm kind of a bigger threat. I guess I'm not. I only have 3 lands, and all I have is this. And goblins, I don't think this deck really has much in the way of ways to draw cards. They may have something that lets them draw and discard it. The goblin lets them draw and discard, or discard and draw. Alright, that's good for me. That's basically a shock if he uses on any other player. Is he milling him? Awesome. Shock you? That's hilarious. And he's killing him. Wow. They just tag teamed that guy. That was like orchestrated tag team. Not a land. Oh gosh. Chaos? Ew. We gotta hold murder open.